Boko.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe's character. I was just waiting for him to go back to formula.
I was waiting for him to be evil. To
We
be honest.
attack the heart.
So,
He is evil in the comics.
comics.
Yeah, okay.
He's betrayed Aquaman a few times, but he's also betrayed like every other king that he's served under. But for some reason, they keep hiring him as an advisor or breaking him out of
He's the
jail.
only advisor they have.
Yeah, no one else could advise him. My friend was like, Amber Heard's hair was too red. And I'm like,
Well, it was.
and I'm like,
really
but that's her
That's comic-
character. Like
That's comic book red.
in the
That's
comic.
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
I just hated it every time she was out of water. And I was like, you look like a drowned rat right now, just with the hair. Like,
Yeah.
but it was,
I had no problems with Mary.
yeah.
No.
I was tripping with what's her face, like for being as old as she is,
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman, and
Yeah.
playing that role. I was like, wait,
Especially when she's
what?
in that skin tight bodysuit,
Well-
the wetsuit, it's like, wow.
It didn't even look like her.
Body
Goals.
double.
It didn't even look like her at the
Goals.
beginning of the movie.
if I look that good at that age,
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even
I
know.
wonder if they de-aged her face, because they de-aged what's-his-bucket, the dad, at the beginning.
The clone.
Every clone ever. Yeah.
Oh my god, I just finally got
You
it.
got I told him that
Wow.
joke in the beginning. It's got like chuckled a bit.
I was like, haha. And in my head, I literally like, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
He's fucking Jango Fett.
Yeah.
That Corey leaned over to me and I'm like,
And I was like, all right.
took me a moment too,
Yeah.
but I was like, eventually I got it.
What about Bumblebee? Did you see that one?
Haven't seen that yet.
It's the
Good.
best Transformers movie
That's
ever.
what I've heard.
Well,
Second best. Behind the cartoon. In 1986.
Okay, so for me, it's the best
actually.
Transformer. No.
it's because you haven't seen the cartoon yet.
Yeah, and because, Shia LaBeouf. I mean,
He's not in the cartoon.
running.
no, I know, I'm just saying.
There's a
like,
worse human in this.
well, I watched.
Dano.
You're gonna ride.
Fine. All I can say is I really enjoyed Bumblebee.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
You could have this guy so
and then-
quick. Basically like
And then did
black
you
with eyes.
did you see the best Spider-Man movie ever, and B, the best movie of the year,
I
pretty
have
much?
kids, so I saw
I haven't seen it
Wreck-It
yet.
Ralph 2 finally.
Yay!
Oh, good. That one was
That
really
was
And
good.
they sat through it, and it was awesome. And they loved it. And when he dropped the number one hero cookie, and it broke, they don't understand theater rules, so they both went, uh-oh! Really loud in the theater. It was like busting on laughing.
Oh, they're talking now. It's adorable.
It was so cute.
You need to see the Spider-Verse stuff.
I want to.
It is literally the best Spider-Man movie they've ever made.
Yeah, everyone I've talked to said the exact same thing.
And
Hey boys.
and again, at the end of the Venom movie, they played that preview clip from Into the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
and it didn't look that fantastic.
Yeah.
It's because Venom didn't have you in the right mindset for a comedic movie.
Yeah.
Even though Venom tried to be a comedic movie.
Yeah,
Unintentionally.
The best kind of comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to watch that flop.
it's not a flop.
Oh, it's
Dude, bros
totally-
loved it.
You're gonna go with us for
No, I didn't.
He was out of town.
I was out there. Plus, Tom Hardy. No.
Yeah.
You don't like Tom Hardy?
In the honest trailer, they're like, with
I don't
all
like
the
him as
weird
Eddie
noises
Brock,
that Tom
though.
Hardy makes in this movie, you kind of have to wonder if that's why they've been keeping stuff over his mouth this entire time. Like to keep those small noises from getting out.
Yeah, I really didn't like him, especially because he
Sorry.
played Bane. Terrible job.
Can you hear us?
And that's
That's
Chris
not
Nolan's
his
fault. That's Chris Nolan's fault.
Okay, does it sound okay? Because for some reason the
Yeah,
mic's
it's
not
okay.
initializing.
Yeah, no.
But you should see him this Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It is good.
Oh,
That sounds fine.
It was a bad year for Casey from movies she didn't really like.
Oh, it was a pretty.
I thought it was a decent year too.
I saw The Mule. If you like Clint Eastwood movies. I'm not necessarily Clint Eastwood himself fan, but I love him as an actor. Solid.
I hadn't heard anything about that, so that's. I think that's everything.
I think we got it covered.
Caught up.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Geek Junkie Podcast.
Yep.
Now, here's the part where we say, spoiler alert!
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert,
Now, this is the
Aquaman
end of
sucks.
the podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's like a 30-minute podcast with an hour and a half tacked on for D&D at the end. Wonderful. So we have a Thornock. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
took care of your dog?
Yes.
He's taken care of.
It will never come.
He's next to me. I'll send Preston a picture so you can see how huge he is. No, I'll just put it in our chat.
Yeah.
That's why,
Yeah,
kind of why it's there.
Puppies!
The only downside is while we're playing, it's going to.
Well, turn your phones on silent.
All right, do that.
Buzz.
All right, so last
right
time.
over my sitio setup.
Sitio.
Good to know.
Hit you.
Sitio.
So last time the party made their way back into Waterdeep. They had a little bit of trouble with the guards at the gates, but they were able to get past thanks to information given to them. Is that the dog
Is his
picture?
name Thornock?
Let's say Thornock.
Because he's so big.
Tank, the
He's
120
120 pounds.
Nice.
I got
That's
a
a-
big dog.
That's like
That's a pony.
that's a pony.
No, guys, it's a great thing.
Is he a Great Dane though, or is he only a good Dane?
No, he's a Great Dane.
He's the goodest.
The goodest Dane?
Amazing Dane.
I thought that was Hamlet.
The bestest Dane.
Alright. Anyway, sorry. Back to the recap of things.
guards at the gate.
Oh,
But
I was trying to update the thing and it started playing.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
so
Faux pas.
the guards at the gate gave him a little bit of trouble, as we just heard from me talking a minute ago. Apparently, we're that far behind. But they were able to get into the city and make their way to one of the inns, the Wayward Traveler Inn specifically.
Yep.
Which, of course, changes name based on everybody that looks at the sign, if you all remember.
The Wayward Wizard.
Yep.
The
Wayward Bard.
Bumbling Bard.
The Bumbling Bard. That's the only one that is different. It's Wayward class for every other one, but it's the Bumbling
The
Bard.
Roman Ranger.
The
They're
Roman-
all
Oh yeah, they have to be, right?
Yeah.
The Fugued Fighter.
The Mosey Monk.
The Moseying Monk. In the end, they were settling down for a nice evening of drinking and relaxing while they waited for the Council of Waterdeep to convene again.
Yep.
When
Shenanigans ensue.
Basically, the evil sword Hazaran took over Thornock's body and began animating a bunch of armor and some barrel golems, and they were able to. Oh yeah,
There'll be a picture later about.
Here, let me switch cameras.
you got them all nice and done now. Yeah.
That's what they were supposed to.
Beautiful.
I just wants to like show them off because he
He
didn't.
just wants to show off his
I did-
painting skills.
The funny thing is, I did a lot of work on them to paint them, and then I'm like, I'm not going to use these very often.
We might see them again.
I'll become a barrel mancer now.
The barrel summoner.
I'll have to do the whole narrative.
You could.
Thanks to some great roles and role playing from our team, including a Bixby's grasping hand for first appearance, and a bunch of cutlery that was animated and brought to life by our very own bard. The party was able to wrest Hazaran from Thornock's grasp and then destroy it. At which point they convinced the innkeeper that it was his fault that a mimic and a bunch of animated armor and some barrel golems attacked them.
Best part.
And they were able to get each their own free room for the night and some high-quality booze for the effort.
Yes.
Yeah, he climbed up on the roof. And
Yep, there was a nice sunset scene that everybody got to partake in. So everybody can take a long rest. You all make it through the evening with a nice, quiet, relaxing time. No, there's no murderers in your sleep or anything like that.
That's a first.
This time.
Morning in your dreams.
The next day, you guys kind of go off and do your own things throughout the city while you're still waiting for that council to convene. Akio leaves and comes back later with a brand new tattoo.
Yeah.
What does that tattoo look like?
Oh, you know what it looks like. Two broken spear, or two halves of a broken spear with an X.
Where?
With a feather.
In your face?
Going down one of the X's. No, it's on my forearm. It was one of the crosses on the feather going down the side.
The tramp stamp's a butterfly.
Yeah.
It can be
It's Bigsby's grasping hand.
Coming out of that.
That's where it comes from. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a broken spirit.
Tavish probably goes and... Did you pay your dues last time, or...?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you...
I went to the guild house and paid my dues.
But you all spend the day pretty much just wandering around, getting all the stuff you need to. It's a weird down day for our intrepid heroes. They aren't quite used to this sort of
relaxation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Braun. Let's show up and up.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting off boats.
Okay.
Skip that.
It's if there were a music that would go along with it that we could play that wasn't copyrighted, it'd probably be like the Shire music, right? Yeah. Where everything is just calm and relaxing.
With some seagulls.
I want to take a swim. Take a swim.
In your
You know how to swim?
I don't know. Yes.
Yes, I've swam through the lakes of hell. The lakes of fire.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I had to. There was an underwater arena that I had to go fight in at one time. Had to learn to swim.
Yeah. I'm going to be cracking with everyone else.
But of course, I mean, yeah, I take off my armor because obviously I would sink.
Mm-hmm. That's a rare occurrence, right? Like, there's not too many. She's probably wearing like a swimming suit.
I know, but it's still like.
You're a party member. I mean, everybody.
Put like a hair down over your horns.
I try to, but it
swim
just
cap or whatever.
Yeah, she puts the swim cap and it just like rips.
Hold.
Just the horns peeking through. I mean, this is the first time that people have had like a good look of Lunera outside of her armor. Mm-hmm. She's rather fit, right? But she's got a bunch of scars on her. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like. So you have purple skin, right? Don't you? Or is it like a?
Yes, I'm still debating because I'm terrible with character development. But for the time being, yeah, she has purple colored skin, like think of Spyro, basically. Yeah. That purple. And then.
I think they call that Spyro purple.
Yeah.
No, but according
to official name.
Spyro purple. I think it's Twilight Purple, according to your paint kit. And yeah, a lot of scars, cuts or I don't know. Steel wounds. Yep. But I'm just doing the backstory. I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time.
Yeah, it is a very nice, relaxing day.
First time in forever.
What about Thornock? How's Thornock doing after his ordeal?
Perfect.
He was very drunk.
What happened the night after we were sipping?
Oh, this is the day after.
The day after, so.
There's probably a little bit of a hangover.
He's gonna sneak out of the hotel before everyone leaves.
Okay.
And he's going to wander the streets by himself. And probably try to fight someone in a different bar.
So Thornock gets into a couple scraps. Go ahead and roll me just a general athletics check to see how you do in the fight halls.
Dodger!
Okay. You didn't say you were raging!
16.
16? Yeah, you do okay. I mean, there's not too many people who want to take on a big, burly half-orc like you that looks like you could break anybody over their knee. But there's a few people who kind of match you in that sort of size and strength. You do end up down near the docks. Ironically, you snuck away from everybody and you're pretty close by fighting a bunch of sailors and whatnot in a brawl.
The chair is supposed to prevent you from getting on the person like this.
Ari is just kind of with you guys, meditating. Tavish, are you done with the
I'm actually fishing.
You're fishing?
Yeah.
I'm scaring away the fish.
I don't care.
Actually,
He's
no,
not
you
care.
know what?
The whole
I
thing
dive
is
down
I'm just like,
and I come up with a fish in my
The
mouth.
montage,
Spit it at you.
montage, you're sitting there and then just.
All right, well, I guess I have to go to the other method, and you pull out your gun and put a harpoon in it.
I attach the laser sight to the fishing pole.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no,
The scorching ray.
here is completely new.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm definitely like.
Yeah. So you're actually like...
What's the matter, son? Never seen a naked typhoon before?
She's a party member. Part of our adventure group.
Hey,
She's like a sister.
we would all be naked if it weren't for the clothes we were wearing.
Truer words.
Nice.
I've been waiting to use that one for a while.
You're welcome.
Actually, about 20 minutes into your swim, one of the guards on patrol passed by and he goes, "Hey, put some clothes on!" Then just walks off. He's not like... He's a dock guard.
I
So.
just stop. You know, look at him, make sure he's gone, and then just continue.
Continue swimming. Okay.
For that guy.
Does Thornock have one of the earrings at this point?
I think we all do, don't we?
Yeah, we're able to make it.
Okay. Just need to make sure in case there's confusion. Because let's go ahead and get a round of perception checks from everybody. Except for Lunera, you're too busy.
La, 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 la. No way. It's totally not my character.
Oh, Scott, you want to explain the dice you're using tonight, too?
They're awesome.
They're all D20s.
No. Well, first of all, I got a 10.
A 10?
They're 60-sided aluminum dice that there's a D20, D12, and they're all, there's multiples of each, so there's 3 20s on here.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 1s, 3 2s, 3
Yeah.
et cetera, all the way down through the whole set. Yeah, I bought them so that I could roll, mainly for D4s. D4s. And I want to be able to actually roll them, not and stop.
Makes perfect sense.
20 horse stuff.
10,
makes
10, and 14. 14?
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually Braun that notices as you guys are sitting there watching one of the frigates come in.
It's hard to notice with it.
You look over and you see that there's this kind of nervous looking street urchin is probably the best term for this little boy. And he's kind of looking around nervously, and he like takes a couple steps towards your group, and he's got his little like hat in his hand, and he's ringing it, and then he like spins around and like takes a couple steps away, and like looks like he's trying to psych
I
himself
hook him
up.
with the fishing pole and reel him in.
You didn't notice it.
I will cast a message and be like, "Don't worry, they're nice."
And then the little boy like screams and throws his hat in the air and like starts like looking around for who just sent that message to him.
It was me. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. What do you have? What's going on? I don't like it when people are gawking at my friend here. Lunera!
I wasn't gawking at your friend. And he kind of like puts his hat up, like,
Why do you have to do the list?
because it's fun.
Have some decency. Yes, how may I help you?
You guys are the Order of the Broken Spirit?
Yes, indeed. How may we be of assistance?
Well, I don't have any money, but I need your help.
You need my help. All right. Well,
No, all of your help, not just yours.
oh, all of our help. Yes, of course.
More than just. And he looks at you about the same height as him. More than just you.
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say
From
that.
the mouth of babes.
But yes, indeed, I'm an advocate. But we're usually pretty busy. But I'll hear you out.
As we're all just chilling on the beach, giving rocks.
We're
really busy, guys.
Sorry, kid. You're interrupting my boat watching hours.
But I mean, I'll hear you out.
Important broken spirit business.
This is country business.
There's been kids going missing from my orphanage, and I need somebody to help me track them down.
I assume Ari would be.
Oh yeah, Ari's ears are perked up at this point.
Aren't they always?
All right. Well,
And you're sure they're not just getting adopted.
Oh,
Nobody ever gets adopted in our orphanage.
Tavish.
oh.
It's very rude to ask.
Why doesn't anyone love you?
I'd be more than happy to help you.
Really?
Yes. Also, I'm
What?
covered at this point after
I want to do a perception
surface.
check on this kid.
basically.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Pop up with 2 starfishes.
That's
and
a 3. I trust this kid. It's
clam
Get out of here!
He's too cute.
Okay.
All right. Yes, we will. We will be more than happy to help you. Can you give us some more details, like how long has this been going on?
It's been going on for a couple weeks, but it's just I don't know. I just haven't seen some of the kids lately.
Okay.
We're missing like in the middle of the night.
I don't know. Just one day they're there and the next they're not. I don't spend all my time at the orphanage. I obviously do other stuff.
Fair enough. Well, if we can help us gather information about this, the more the better, because fortunately, sometimes children do go missing.
Why don't you first tell us where this orphanage is?
I can show you.
What's your name? We should probably start there.
Tim.
Well, there are those who
Peeping
call me
Tom.
Tim. Hey, Tommy.
It's not Peeping Tom, is it?
No, most
Peeping
most
Tom.
of the kids and the people around here just call me Junebug.
Alright, JD.
That's good.
Lead the way.
And so he kind of heads off, and the rest of you, minus Thornock, because he's not with you guys, start heading
I
off.
was just hearing him real quick. Hey, Thornock, I don't know where you are, if you can even hear me. We're helping a kid, so we'll be around. Good luck with your stuff. Bye.
Awkward message.
I don't know if he'll hear it. I don't know if he's within range or anything. So.
Oh, he is. He's at the docks.
Oh, okay.
So Thornock, you can hear that
It's like,
message.
I'm right next to you. He's right
Thanks for
in front of
telling
us.
me where you are. Question mark.
Excuse me. I believe you have my paper.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna stay at your bar?
I'll go with them because I'm angry and I want to fight more people.
There's a lot of kids to fight with this old
Exactly.
No.
How many kids do you think you could take to fight?
At least 10.
12.
A lot of angsty kids.
So you guys are like heading off. Junebug is leading you around corners and up through the docks towards the main city area. But not it's sort of like more towards the main city, but it's not the main city quite yet. And one of the bar doors opens up and Thornock just comes marching out. Like there's two guys hanging on his legs, and he's just like swinging his legs and like kicking them off and everything. And he just steps into line with you.
Oh, hey, big guy, welcome back. You get things sorted out.
And just look at him.
All right, well, come along. We'll figure something out.
All right, so the kid starts leading you through the alleyways and everything. These street urchins kind of know their way around the city, and a lot more so than you. So I'm going to need a streetwise check from everybody.
No, the streetwise.
No, sure.
Let me get rid of it in fifth
Survival.
edition.
Yeah.
No, let's do
Investigation,
Athletics,
insight,
perception.
medicine, nature,
why would they get rid of streetwise?
Sleight of hand.
Survival,
performance.
because you're basically tracking somebody.
8.
Is this one of your favorite environments?
I'm very short.
Alleyways in the city. I got
Natural 1.
Thornock is so pissed off. He's just staring at Brom. Like, as they're walking, he's just like...
Hey, big guy,
he walks right through a crate at one point and doesn't even bother. Like,
Sorry about. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
22.
22.
5.
14. So, with Lunar and Tavish in the lead, they're able to lead the rest of you along. Lunar, you're actually pretty good at navigating through alleyways and street. I mean, you've done this before.
Doesn't Ari have like a feat? She can't get lost in the city or something like
Yeah, I think it's part of her thieves thing,
Yeah.
so she's probably helping too.
But she's been very quiet tonight.
Yep.
Uncharacteristically quiet.
Oh, yeah.
that. She's
So mad that those
Worried
kids
about
are
these
missing.
kids.
Yeah.
Yep, very worried about the kids. And then I need a round of perception checks, please. Anybody who failed the streetwise check has disadvantage.
What was the return?
Well,
Perception.
I'm rolling my garbage tonight.
17, sir.
17 as well.
With the disadvantage?
I rolled a 16 and a 15.
14.
14.
Plus 2.
6.
Thornock? Perception with disadvantage.
In the low here. Thank you, Medical Mischief, for the subscription.
8.
8. Okay. So you guys are going through, and this kid is getting farther and farther ahead of you. And to that point that Tavish realizes that you guys are way farther from the city than any orphanage.
Yeah. Guys,
Sure.
something's up. We shouldn't be this far out. Normally orphanages are a little bit closer towards the center.
Yeah.
Not cool, kid. Not cool.
Not cool.
And you guys
I hope no one adopts you.
Oh, he went there.
Probably not an
He
orphan.
told you off, JB.
So you guys round a corner, and there is probably about a 20-foot alley in front of you, and then there is a large hole that looks about, like 20 feet down. That looks like it leads into the sewers.
Is the
And
kid
JB is on the other side of it,
of the hole?
of the hole, and he's pulling the plank the rest of the way off. And he looks at you guys and he goes, "Sorry." And then the kind of the crates around you
I take a
shift
fishing
a
pole.
little bit, and the
You're
only
still in your fishing gear.
the only door to
just a hat.
that,
The ranger
that
cap
leads out into this alley bursts open,
Yeah.
and two large figures step through.
It's
Everybody
the
will need a
longbow
nature
hunters.
check. Those are the longbow hunters. I'll set the map.
I see through the fabric of time. Almost.
Oh,
24.
yeah. 24.
24.
Wrong. We are
Only intelligent.
Would you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you want in over here,
15.
over there.
Okay, buddy.
Meet cameras.
I don't mind sharing. There you go.
So this would be very practical. And we got a little break.
How wide was the alley, you said? It was 20 feet long, right?
20 feet long. It's only 10 feet wide, though.
Good, that is tight.
And then that moves off into two different directions that we can get to if we need to. And then we've got,
It's not a dead end.
you guys came around from this corner.
Next thing your printing spot is buildings. Just so you know.
I need to.
A whole town.
We were deceived by his cuteness.
Oh, I
It was the
He
list.
was cute.
It was the lisp. It got me.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too.
You guys are here. Put yourself in this 8-block area.
Who was leading?
Tavish and Lunar.
Oh.
Whoop.
And then,
Probably be Ari. She'd be
Well-
concerned about orphans.
Ari's over here not paying attention.
She'll be right back here.
Thornock and I are bumbling around somewhere.
Thornock's just staring at you.
I can't see above anybody because it's up
Guys
so
are
short.
familiar
So
or not?
yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right, so this one coming around the corner here, and then there is another one here. Actually, this one.
The little kid with the lisp turns into a dragon.
Actually, they'll be right at the alley right here.
You know what? That's accurate.
Have you seen the one where it has it's a carport
Actually,
and it's
that
bent
one.
in really hard, and there's a cat sitting in the bent part, and he says, "This is how you can detect if it's a dragon using illusory
Oh yeah,
magic."
yeah, yeah. Yep.
So those of you who got your nature check of about 15 or so, you recognize, you've seen Dragonborn before, but these are not Dragonborn. These are half-dragons, much like Cyan Wraith was before. And they are all wearing very familiar purple robes and
Boy.
insignias.
Notice that. Cultist.
Well, fancy seeing you all here.
And the one at the head of the group, kind of right by Ari, says, "You've been a thorn in our sides for too long. I think it's
You've been a
silence.
thornock in our sides.
Well, one of you has been a thorn in our sides."
You stoop to new levels, recruiting kids.
Yeah.
We will no longer be a thorn in your side if you are dead.
Yeah.
Intimidation?
Good line. We'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Dang it! All right. They
Okay.
didn't run away.
Intimidation initiation.
It's a 4.
Ooh,
+5.
that was a good one. Take that.
I'm going to roll me for Ari.
We'll roll. You got it. I'll get her.
17 plus whatever her initiative.
A nat 17.
D&D Beyond.
No, wait. Okay, so it's each roll that you make, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I rolled a nat 8.
I got a nat 9.
You roll advantage for not
Yeah.
being...
I did.
Okay. So what was your
So,
total?
sorry, it is
Oh, there it
13.
goes.
13.
It's not
Braun,
bad.
what is your total?
Mine is 9 total.
9.
I'm getting Ari's here.
Thornock.
Total of 20.
Octa.
14.
Cavish.
23. Rolled a nat 19.
And that would be 23 for.
I think we have the same. We have the same dexterity.
Yeah, we're putting Cavish first.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, see? Yeah.
I
Alright.
vote we split up. The two people that can fly over to the other side to the two guards can take them out.
So again, that's about a 20-foot drop into the sewers.
What is it? 6 points of damage for every 10 feet or something.
Mhm.
That hurt, but not too bad.
12 points of damage total if you roll max.
If you fall down the hole.
Unless you're Ari and then you use Featherfall.
Down initiative here, just a moment.
Thornock, you have boots that make you fly, don't you? Or is it Featherfall?
No, I fly.
He flies.
That's the boots.
Winged boots.
Fur.
The winged boots.
The boots with the wings. The boots with the wings.
Old Club was eating chicken wings. Wing with wings. You can do it.
Oh, snap.
Have to be bold enough.
Bold like the flavor of chicken.
Okay. So the first up is actually going to be Tavish.
Alrighty.
They've all got their weapons drawn and they all have advanced code.
So I look across the hole and look back. You know, we're being ambushed on both sides. So I reach into my bag and I grab I pull it out and it's like a contraption of, it looks like barbed wire and razor wire all kind of in a bundle.
Okay.
And I basically take it and twist it and then toss it across the hole right there.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my spike growth spell.
Alrighty.
So the ground in a 20-foot radius erupts in spikes. Yeah, I know they're not big colored, but close enough, right? And it's hard spikes. In this case, it would be just like bramble, basically.
Yeah.
Mechanical
A bunch
bramble
of, like-
spurts out,
Yeah.
and way more comes out of it than you would
Should
think
be.
should be able to come in, would be packed into it. So it's difficult terrain for the duration for 10 minutes. When a creature moves into or within the area, they take 2d4 for every 5 feet they travel. It's camouflage to look natural, so it's just a bunch of nails. If it's wood. And any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against the spell so you can see to recognize it as terrain. As hazardous.
Oh, you want
terrain.
to pet? Yeah, okay. I'll keep pet.
Okay.
Okay. So I toss that out there, and then I go ahead and
Okay.
then I actually take a smaller one of those and crack open, double cross,
Oh
and
no.
stick it in the bottom.
Oh,
and close
no.
it, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Boy.
Alrighty. Then it is Ari.
Okay, I've got already stepped.
She's just going to move forward and probably just attack. Yeah, that dude.
Right in the face.
Using a short bow, right?
Yes. Uses
Use
a
my
short
bow.
Runs up.
Fist of fury.
Doctor, do you want to
So
please Ari?
three attacks.
Okay, 3 attacks. She's got.
You want me to roll him?
Go for it. You roll them. I'll give you.
Technically, this person is not acted. I don't know what she gets for that. I think it's advantage. Or no, she gets
It's a
crit
damage.
if she hits. I think.
Unarmed strike is
Well, that was just garbage.
plus 10. She got plus 10 to attack.
Okay, so
10 or 11.
10 on her unarmed. 11 with the short bow.
20 on her first attack. 17 on her second.
And she has
attack,
5-foot reach.
and 15 on her third attack.
Which is just close.
All right. What was the lowest one?
15.
Okay, so all three of those are going to hit.
Okay, and then so the first one, Shadow Arts.
I'm
No,
looking
still
up for-
fine. Unarmed strike, punch kick. Cunning action, free blows, patient defense, shadow steps, unarmed
Okay, so
strike.
she does get advantage on all rolls for enemies that haven't acted, and then if they're surprised, she gets it.
So should I roll again to see if she gets credit?
If you
Yeah.
no, not for her. We don't do any favors for
Okay.
the people who.
So all of them hit. What do I roll for her?
This is going to be 1d6 plus 6 for
Yeah.
unarmed strike.
The first
Wait.
one
Is
adds-
this insignia clause?
Yes.
If he's using the insignia clause, it's a. There's 2 modifiers. So I got a 1d6 plus 6 and a 1d8 plus 6. I'm assuming it's the 1d8.
I think
It says it's versatile, so I assume it'd be 1d8.
I think it's
like a
1d8,
bow staff,
yeah.
right? So it'd be 1d8
So
plus
the
6.
first one is with the sneak attack, so you roll an extra 2d6. So 1d8 plus 2d6.
Okay, so we
Plus
got
6, right?
666. Party with the devil.
Plus 6, yeah.
Party with the tiefling!
So 18.
2d6 plus 1d8 plus the plus 6.
Yeah, so
18.
Okay.
no, 24 with the plus 6.
Because there's a plus 6 on top of that.
Yeah.
Now another 1d8 plus 6.
And that's just that's just a regular 1d8. There's no extra.
2 plus, what did you say, 8?
1d8
so
plus
10 damage.
6.
Oh, and 8 damage.
Okay.
14 damage.
Okay. So she flies forward and just delivers a couple of to this smart talker.
No.
Nice.
And then and the guy grunts a little bit and he sees that spike growth and he goes, "Find a way around." And then it's Thornock's turn.
You want me to put on your... I'll strap it to your head, buddy. Here.
You want to be
wear
the
it?
GoPro?
We'll call it doggo vision.
How far away am I from those guys across the?
You are across. You mean across the chasm?
Is this high enough to see the drop?
Yeah.
You are
No, the characters are in the way for the drop.
Can you lift it up?
Lift it up, tip it down.
55 or 60 feet,
There.
and a bunch of difficult terrain.
Is that... You'll see it in just a second.
Or is that only enemies?
Because this is a tunnel, isn't it?
This is a alley.
Alleyway. So this area here is the hole.
Okay.
And then this is the spikes that I put out.
So I'm gonna go backwards from where I'm at.
So towards where Ari is,
Over by
in the mouth.
Yeah. over by Ari. But I'm gonna use my boots of flying.
Mary Poppins it.
Mary Poppins it and go over Ari and drop down onto the guy.
You want right here?
Okay, right smack dab in the middle of everybody. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Come on.
Go ahead and who are you attacking first? As you pull out your new axe.
I'm going to attack the guy right in front of me with the red.
Okay, the red half dragon.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
For 15 damage.
15.
And I'm going to hit again.
Okay, what's the next one?
28
That'll hit.
for another 15.
Okay. The axe comes in and it hits and you can see it cleave into the armor as if it were paper, but it hits the skin and it just kind of smacks and bruises instead of slicing into it, as is the way of the axe.
And then I'm going to bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, so what are you using for your bonus action?
I'm just going to rage.
Okay, so you didn't rage before. Okay.
One day's going to hit so hard, it's actually going to break skin and then force the skin apart and just eviscerate someone in half.
Alrighty.
It's magic. Yeah. He's gonna hit so hard that it's gonna collapse, and the body's just gonna go and just crumple inward, and get pulled in.
Yeah, and then it won't damage the skin; it'll just make it inside out.
Yeah. They'll just have this massive like.
So the orange cultist looks at this area and sighs, and then he kind of whips his cloak out behind him and taps the clasp, and the cloak transforms into these dragon wings, and he flies up and lands up onto the roof, so that he uses bonus action to fly 30 feet. So just go ahead and put him on the stand.
2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, but he's on the roof off to the side.
Yeah, I'll get here.
And then he's just going to use the rest of his turn to drop down and basically glide down into the midst of you all. So he has to use his full turn to do that. Yeah, the cat is technically
You ran into a wall. He's still flying? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, the thing goes next, which is the one that Ari has been attacking.
You can do like a shove, can't you?
Me?
Yeah, that's an action. You can.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
I think it's 4, I think.
Yep, it says so right here.
All right,
Actions
so
in
it's gonna
combat.
be-
shove.
There's going to be 2 attacks with the short sword. The first one is going to be on Ari. So that's
So,
only
The grapple
a 12
then
to
with
hit.
a shove.
On Ari,
So you
Yeah,
just-
which
you
is going
run.
to miss.
this is total armor class of 20.
Okay.
Reading.
And then the other one, and then so he tries to stab at Ari, and then he flips the sword around and he brings his scimitar back behind him to try and slice at Thornock. He has advantage on, and he rolls a 17.
He's only got a dagger, though.
Swords in miniature may be smaller. So a 17, does that hit Thornock?
Yeah.
So that, which gets extra fanatic advantage.
This is an option for you. Because pretty much none of us. You might have a decent damage.
I've got, well, if it's a finesse weapon. Because if I can use my dexterity, I can, but my rapier, and I've got my dagger. I've considered dropping the rapier for the The other dragon dagger we just got.
Oh yeah.
So before the halving, it's 16 piercing damage and an additional 6 fire damage as this sword kind of ignites in flame. So for you, 8 and 3.
So 11.
Yep. And then it's Akio's turn.
Alright. Well, shoot. I'll have disadvantage if I attack the next. So I'm gonna just turn around.
Unless you go, bonk.
And you're gonna be like 1 damage.
Smack it with one of your empty bottles.
Yeah, because you're engaged in melee, any creature that you attack with a ranged spell attack you'll have disadvantage on.
Okay.
But that only is ranged spell attacks. There's like area attacks don't have that limitation.
Don't fireball.
Well,
Burn everyone.
Right?
That's pretty much
An area attack, right?
would Aki know anything about red dragons at all? Or
Yeah, they're resistant to fire.
And he would know that.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to cast Dimension Door. And I'm going to teleport myself over here. Get a better advantage.
The attack is.
And
Just steps through and starts licking his paw.
Yep.
okay, now that I'm there, what can I do? I have a bonus action. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna get ready for the next turn.
There's no bonus action spells that you can take, like reactive stuff,
I don't think so. Let me look at my.
like a mage armor or something.
I'm wondering. Hold on, Mage Armor is an action. I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, everything I have is
Okay.
Well, this one is cast at will.
At will just means as many
Oh, there
times
goes.
as you want.
One action. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think I have anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a
All right.
ready
So
position.
you guys just see, is the dimension door still open, or does it?
It shuts. I think it's just gonna be for style, like purple fire engulfs me and then it goes out. And
There you go, Nelly.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I'm somewhere else.
And you're in the diagonal alley.
In a new alley is what you should.
Look in a new alley.
Peter Quill, when he's like, yeah.
Boom.
Alrighty. Then that brings us to the guy standing behind Thornock. And who gets to make 2 attacks with a scimitar, and he gets advantage. So the first one will hit. And the second one is a 12 to hit. So I'm assuming that misses.
Nope.
So the first attack is going to be a total of... Um, 9 after the halving, and like 3 of that is cold damage. As basically his scimitar starts like frosting over. Mm-hmm. Move on to Rhaenyra. It is your turn.
Okay. Well, I think I want to help my range casters out.
Mhm.
And do a. I'm sorry, what was that?
No, I said I should have done something else. I just read a spell.
Okay.
I was like, I missed a huge opportunity. Oh well.
Okay, that's alright. You can do it next time. Okay. Shit. I'm gonna go ahead and. I guess I can just shove. Like, I can't remember. Does it say if I make the attack first?
Yeah,
First
so
shove.
you declare that if you're going to shove, you declare it, and then
I'm gonna shove you!
Okay. Get ready to be shoved.
And then.
So it says if you're able to make multiple attacks
Yeah.
with the attack action, this attack is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of making attack roll, you make a strength check contested by the target's strength or dexterity.
And it's
The target chooses the ability to use. If you win the contest, you either knock him prone or you push him 5 feet away from you.
So it's your strength versus their dex.
It's dex or strength.
Dex
Oh, they
or
get to pick.
But you get.
Yeah, you have to choose.
Oh,
you
I
have to
have-
use athletics. Yeah, your strength.
You use athletics.
They
for
can
strength.
they can choose athletics
Or dex.
or
Oh, okay. I see.
acrobatics.
I see.
Okay, so he's going to be resisting with his dex then. So roll off.
Roll off.
What was your total? So you had your strength bonus.
Well, it'll be your.
So it's athletics.
Oh,
So
it is
it's
athletics.
11.
You rolled a 9.
Ah! So I push him back.
So what I'm gonna do, you want to just push him 5 feet away from you?
Well, maybe
Or
I
are you
should
trying
make
to- are
an
you trying to
attack.
push him
down the hole?
If you pushed him, you can move still and attack.
Okay. Let's
Right.
do that.
So are you trying to push him into the hole? Is what I'm getting at here.
That would be more like a grapple.
Yeah, that's what I was originally planning. Is maybe so if I was thinking maybe I had to do a grapple and then like a push.
Okay.
Could I do that
Well,
instead?
I think you could just do a grapple check.
So yeah,
Okay.
it says when you want to grab a
Well-
creature, wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack and grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks, it places one.
Premise is same as shot.
So
So-
a strength versus their athletics, or sorry, your athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
If you succeed, you subject the target to a grapple condition.
Could I do that?
The condition specifies the things that end it. And you can release target whenever you like. That's your part. So you can literally like drop if
Yeah.
you want.
I think that's what I'm gonna do then.
So your first action will be to grapple him.
Yeah.
You basically grab him, and then your second action, if you want to use your other attack, you can toss him into the hole, basically.
Okay, that's
Because
good.
right now he's just grabbed by you, but you
Okay.
can use your next attack to
Okay.
basically do a strength
Like
contest
the
against him.
Undertaker,
to-
flip him
So I
upside
do
down.
that.
Yeah.
And his name is John Cena!
Plus my strength.
That's your strength. Yeah.
It'll be your athletics.
Athletics again. Okay. So that's a 23.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you grab him and you just basically like full on like suplex him, but let him go into the hole.
Yeah.
And he goes ah! So go ahead and roll me 2d6 because he fell 20 feet.
On his head.
Wait, his neck. Wait,
9
his neck.
damage.
9 damage.
Too bad, bone. Pretty sizable bone.
His cloak's like
On his
Doctor
noggin.
Strange's.
Is he
Right
now
before you hit
prone down there?
Slowed him down.
Yeah, and he is
I made
so
hands
he's
in
going
my
to be
brace. So when you attack someone that's prone, if you're ranged, do you get disadvantage?
I didn't do that.
'Cause that was 40. It did that, remember? If they're prone.
I'll look that up, or you can look it up.
Prone
Just look
creature's
at prone.
movement and disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage if they're within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, it is disadvantage.
Yeah, so the same thing as 40.
Same thing. Yeah. I would say in this specific case, because you are basically like
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
down on him, I wouldn't give you disadvantage.
I have the high ground. It's
Yeah.
over.
It's over, Anakin.
It's over, Anakin.
Because this whole idea of a
Banana
smaller
kid.
target. when it's lying down.
Bananakin.
Rom.
Okay.
Oh, and would you like to move after that?
Yes. I'll go ahead and move right next to Ari.
Oh, yeah, the red dragon.
I was thinking maybe here, and then I could help attack this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
As Lunera is passing, I want to use my bonus action to cast the 3rd level Dragon's Breath on her,
Okay.
which will give her the ability to. What do you want? You want poison? You want frost? You want fire, lightning, or. There's a difference between poison and. There's 2 different icons here. Both of them are skull and crossbones. The one's a dripping. This
Acid.
one's acid. Okay, so. Which one do you want?
I believe that would be up to Brom
Okay.
and,
well,
his,
I would
and
say.
his dramatic
I would
style.
say. I'd seen someone with fire. I'd seen someone with ice. I haven't seen someone with lightning. I'd probably give her lightning because it's flashy.
Okay.
And so I would say you're. So that's second spell. So you got. You have the ability to use lightning breath, which is 46.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Plus-
that can be an attack.
Yeah. So it's 46. So just have that down. And then for my action, I want to draw my dagger of venom. Gonna do the dipping thing and throw it at Purple Road Man.
Okay.
And that will be
Which purple road?
this one right here. The one.
Okay.
We all
Mr.
touched tips.
Mr.
All
Talking.
right.
Did it light up? Need to edit that so
Ding! So that's gonna be rolling
Yes.
here. Plus 7, so that is a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. And then it needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to negate the poison.
Constitution of...
Yes.
What was it again?
15.
It does not make this save.
3, so that's 6 damage. And then for the D10s, let's just do this one. So 7 and a 10. So 17. So that's going to be 23 total.
23?
But the part of that with his poison is going to be 17.
So, was that including the 6 that you already did?
That's total was the 23.
29. Sorry. Oh.
So if you already
Sorry.
added,
Yeah, I already
17 plus
added
6.
it,
so just add
Sorry.
17
Sorry.
more poison damage.
Yeah. So I do that in case they're resistant to poison.
Okay.
And they will be
And he is poisoned.
poisoned for the next minute.
Which I believe just gives him damage. Alrighty, anything else that you'd like to do?
And I'm going to move back towards Tavish, just to kind of get a little distance between us.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks is what poison is.
Okay. I'll be like, get him already. And then I got that same thing.
And he's got a nice, fresh magic dagger sticking out of him.
They grow like snake fangs.
Probably.
Alright, the
I bet it
purple
would.
wing...
A wing on dragon.
Consummate these. Consummate these.
So you're standing on that edge, right, Brum?
Dragon?
You're standing on the edge?
Yeah, basically walk up to the edge, kind of look back down, and hold my ground there facing these dudes at the moment.
So he's going to take his turn to also do the same thing with his clasp, get the dragon wings, and he's going to go up the left side.
Okay.
So his entire turn is going to be taken. Yep, coming down right there.
Welcome to the party. You ready to die?
Well done.
Hearing a halfling say that. What?
Well done.
What?
Just the spike growth. It was well done.
Might want to retrieve your ball of death thorns back.
I choose you. Return.
That's how I imagine it. Oh no, you have to coil it up,
Yeah,
right?
like a ball of yarn. I have to ow, ow,
Ow, ow, ow.
I'll just get my cat to do it for you.
Because it's magic. It doesn't.
Chappy. No. Hey, careful. Careful on that cord.
You can like paint it and do it black, or like keep it watered down so it's like translucent, so when people have magic with it.
What would be cool is if we did kind of like a purple outline.
I was thinking of doing like purple streaks in the black.
You could do like this purple, and so all these spells have the same kind of like.
Yeah.
So maybe like
Yeah. That's
So
what I was
the
thinking.
half red dragon rears back, and you can all see kind of that kind of glow in his throat moments before he belches fire out,
Uh-oh.
and he's going to belch it on
Gojira.
Thornock.
Which guy? Blue
Red.
or red?
Blue. So it's going to be... Oh, sorry, no, red. It is red. Ari, Lunera, and Thornock are all going to get hit with this fire.
So did he back up? No.
He has a cone.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need everybody in there to make a dexterity saving throw, please, including the other guy. As he goes, no, wait!
Ari.
Perfect.
I'll
It's
look
a.
for Ari.
I mean,
And he's got disadvantage on
I
that
did
check.
a 19, so that
Alright, sorry. I see what you're saying now. I'm like, why is he looking at me? What did I do?
You just had
15
For which one is Dex?
Dex. Probably really high.
Plus 10.
Alright, I already got a 25.
Is it a saving throw?
Yes.
And then what did Thornok get?
Yeah, plus 10.
Okay,
For your Dex.
18.
Okay, so everybody made their saves. That's good. Very good.
Yeah, I had to.
All right,
I had to add
so
more crap in there because I was like, I never use bonus actions. I never use.
for everybody who
actions, like-
doesn't have fire resistance, it is 11 fire damage. For everybody who does have fire resistance, it's half that again, so it's 5 fire damage.
Yeah.
So Ari takes 11 fire damage.
Okay.
So don't believe she has evasion. And the and the Fang takes 5 fire damage because he has fire resistance.
he was trying. Well, he was trying to make his move
Oh.
to like. He's like, all right, I'm gonna eat on your, eat on your lap.
Accessory, not stupid.
You're having all kinds of problems today.
Yeah. It's like the one time of the week that I actually reboot everything. You gonna take it? Nope.
All right, the blue dragon, or blue half dragon rather, is going to move up to Thornok, and he's going to make 2 attacks
Let me get everything.
with his broadsword.
Broadsword. Best thing about Hero Quest.
Is the barbarian. All right.
Get him, Thornok. Get him.
Be the cheerleader. Thornok, he's our guy. He'll do it.
The
We're all
first
gonna
attack-
die. We're all gonna die.
It says the crowd of 9.
Yeah.
They start singing the muffin song.
So the first attack's only a 9, so that one misses.
Yep.
The second attack is a 20, so that one's going to hit.
It's muffin time.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be...
Just want so much
Stop touching me. Take it home.
So that's a 19, cut in half is 9 damage. And then we go back up to Tavish. And Ari is on deck.
So that's what I have.
Tavish.
So it looks like in 5th they took out the. If I attack someone else with range, I don't do that.
No, you just have disadvantage on the attack.
On him.
On any attack, any ranged attack.
Okay, yeah.
Down.
No, for someone, and you're next to someone.
Yeah.
Ari's next turn.
Oh, I'm with you now.
Is there any kind of handholds or anything on the like the walls of the alleyway that I could
Disengage a full action.
I
use
mean,
acrobatics and climb across? Or,
they're brick wall alleyways.
okay.
So you could totally parkour.
For a second.
So
Use it as a bonus.
I want to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Okay.
then,
Next one.
which allows me to move like the wind,
Okay.
and my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and I get 30 extra. And I would like to move to the other side of my spike zone.
Okay.
You gotta flip the keyboard
So go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check as you basically you click your heels or whatever it is you do.
Why did you say did that?
Okay, flip it open.
Yeah.
You're gonna make this a triangle. Other way. Nope.
It's good.
There you go.
Nope.
Yeah,
Why are we
we
having
got it.
difficulty?
We got it. Look, it's okay. We got this.
We made it.
I was giving him Ari's sheet.
23.
20? Yeah. So you go. You
What?
like
So-
what is your
Okay. I reach down and I flip a lever on my boots, basically, and they're still ice winter boots, and the like ice spikes come out.
okay.
And so I actually want to like basically up the wall.
Yeah,
And,
off one to the other.
yep, and get over to here because I have 60 feet of movement.
You the closest go, come on!
and then I yell at Brahm and I say, duck.
All right.
And I am
Where?
Do
going
I
to-
really need to? He's that much taller than me.
and then I'm going to go ahead and fire my ensnaring strike.
Which is what you loaded last time, right?
Yeah. So I make a weapon attack, and then I think this. I don't know if this is on top of the attack.
Yeah.
Or in place of. I probably it's on top.
On
right?
top
'Cause
of it, yep.
So that little ball, basically like this big, that I shoved in the bottom of it, I'm gonna shoot.
On a nat 1, that ends up in my butt.
Well, it wasn't a nat one.
Okay, good.
It's a 25.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
So I line up and I take a shot, and it just. And as it spins, it basically kind of starts to unfurl, and it's going to hit him and wrap around him. So
That sounds very
he has to do a strength
Okay.
check, a basic strength check, against my spell save DC, which is 15.
he rolled.
I don't know if you. Sorry. He has to use an action to do that.
Oh, to do that.
Yeah,
so
it's
he
not
is,
like
he's
automatic.
snared.
So he's automatically snared.
Okay.
Okay.
It basically wraps around him and like slams him up against the wall.
Yep.
Stop.
Opportunity attack.
Like, all of a sudden he's like, shift.
So he's restrained by basically like barbed wire and stuff. Okay.
Roll your damage.
And then I'll do my damage.
And it's restrained specifically as the condition.
I don't think you can do that. That would have been cool though. But it would take up the whole action, and you only get bonus actions.
Oh, sorry.
on attack.
He did have to make a
Right.
save. Oh, yeah. Did he get it?
What was it?
That's when it's an extra
Yeah.
action.
He did not make it.
Okay,
Looks like he didn't take enough.
so you get one initially, and then he can take an action to try to get out.
It would have been
Okay.
awesome.
It would have been fun for
Does
flavor.
he take damage?
No, it's
Run
just
off the
he's
wall.
Well,
he is
the ensnaring
restrained.
strike gives extra damage.
He is restrained.
Okay.
So,
She just grapples him and brings him with her, so she doesn't get the opportunity to damage.
10 plus 5, 15.
That would actually probably work.
Plus, I'm going to use the damage from the Zephyr Strike that I did.
Okay.
8.
Key point for studying
That's
stuff.
another 3.
Music studying check.
So 18.
Let's do that.
Seems kind of low for you. Roll low.
I didn't roll too good. I rolled an 8 and a 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my regular shot.
You get advantage because he's restrained.
Oh, okay. Good, because that was a 5. 16, that's better.
And I'm just
27.
laying there the whole time like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me.
Yes, 27 will hit.
Okay.
Big time aura.
That's 8. 5, plus another 5, 18.
18.
Yep, 18
Yeah.
damage.
So the first shot like ensnares him and slams him up against the wall. All these like spikes hit him there,
Mhm.
and then your second shot just goes straight through his head and he collapses.
Nice.
Good work.
I don't have anything.
Told you you'd be dead.
Candy, no.
Kick him. Oh come on! Oh come on! Yeah. So that one is dead.
All right.
That's okay.
If you want to see Corey's paint job.
Ari's turn.
Okay, well, now that this guy's dead, she's not going to do what she was going to do.
Uh-huh.
Instead, she'll just punch the crap out of the guy in front of her.
Okay.
Okay, 1d8 plus 6. First, the first
three
one doesn't count,
attacks, right?
Because now
Yeah.
we're
So
in
the
fight.
first attack. Roll the first attack, please.
What's her to hit? Plus 10.
Plus 10.
So 20
14 and then
and a natural 1.
Okay. So the 20 is the first attack.
Yeah.
Which hits. Roll damage.
Okay, which was a D8 and
And
2d6.
yep, if you want to roll sneak attack damage with it.
So that is a total
Sneak
of
attack
10.
happens if another person's adjacent.
So that's enough to kill him.
Boom.
Or well, she like knees his jaw and cracks it.
Oh,
And I
Ow.
guess she'll just move here and attack.
Yeah, so the other two, and then you make the other 2 attack rolls.
Okay. Well, I already did that. 14.
Toss me my knife!
And a natural one.
Okay, so the natural one obviously misses.
no.
The 14 as well will miss.
Okay. So she whiff.
Yep.
Do you want to spend 2 points or just
Do you
move
want
on?
to get a flurry of blows on it?
Again, if you want.
Yeah, let's spend.
Okay, so one more attack.
Okay.
This is the one time you get to be a monk.
Yeah.
Run with it, man.
Oh. 12.
Yeah, so another miss.
Better than a natural
Key
one.
point.
That's
Okay,
true.
that was 1 key point. He's got.
It's literally
got
the lowest you
6
roll
more.
besides an that one.
Okay.
You can spend as many as you want because he's not here.
Please do. Thornock, it is your turn.
We had a fun idea earlier, but then we were going to grapple the one and throw it into the other one.
Use Naga Bolt.
Use key points to use stunning strike.
Yeah, and try and
With
stunning
the
strike
beauty.
it down in the air.
He never
I'm going to
succeeds with
attack the
stone
same
strike,
guy
remember?
I've been attacking.
The guy that you've been attacking is dead.
He died.
Oh, I can't see that.
Oh,
There we go, switch.
So there is
No, the
a...
red dragon is who
Yeah.
was attacking.
No, he was not
I will
attacking the
attack
dragon.
the next closest.
So there are 3 guys around you. There's a red half dragon, a blue half dragon, and then the guy with the 2 scimitars.
You're the one right here in the middle.
Nope, he was attacking the
I'm
dragon.
going to go double scimitar guy.
Okay, double scimitars. Got it. Purple double scimitars.
Murder.
I have a pink mohawk. I'm gonna murder you.
24.
24 will hit.
That will murder. Will it?
Nope, nothing Thornock does will
Have
murder.
a character that weaves like
16
spikes in
damage for the
and that's how they coup de grace
16?
people. Which
You're describing a dwarf berserker from...
natural-
okay.
natural 20 for the second.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Dance. Dance. Dance, buddy.
Dance for the people.
Dance, dance magic.
Nobody can see him.
You were in the same vein. I was going there.
Dance, shake,
It's like, no,
dance.
people aren't going to get that.
Dance, shake,
Dude, it's
dance.
So I double the dice, then add the modifiers, right?
Correct.
Yeah, always give a baby boy reference.
Yes.
27.
So the first hit, Thornock basically like slams the back of the axe and knocks this guy against the wall, and then he brings the axe down on his head, and the guy just grunts as he falls unconscious because the axe doesn't actually cut into it.
Oh, yeah.
Broke his skull though.
Oh,
He's got a nice
Bonus
axe-shaped
action, I want
Forgetting
to rage
that.
look at the axe to see why it's not murdering people.
Say, what was that bonus action, Thornock? Sorry.
Bonus action to rage look at the axe and see why it's not murdering people.
The axe does not respond.
Talk, damn you, talk!
My last weapon was twice that weapon.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
It'll only talk against, non-agents.
So
robots, kill him!
So the guy down in the pit groans, and he's going to use half his movement to stand up, and then he's going to use his bonus action to activate his dragon clasp again and fly up out of the pit right next to Braum.
Oh, you then.
Bro, push him!
And then he's going to
Hit him with your guitar or lute or whatever, knock him back.
Kneecap him.
So that's the first attack's a 16 to hit. Braum.
16 just hits.
And that will be 4 slashing damage and 4. What's this guy's cold damage?
4 cold damage. Okay.
And then the next attack is only going to be an 8 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Ah,
So he comes up and he delivers a quick slash at you, but then he just kind of looks around. He sees his partner full-on brained, strapped up against the wall, and he's looking a little
I
nervous.
gestured towards him and said, "You are next."
Akio.
All right. I'm going to cast Bixby's hand. And
you are.
I'm going to
I'm on.
clenching fist the shiz out of this red dragon in front of me.
Okay.
And it's just going to run the back of his head.
So that's big use. Isn't there a difference between the hand and the fist?
That one is clenched fist. Yes.
Oh,
What did I say?
Bigsby's hand has a bunch of different varieties.
There's clenched fist. There's forceful hand, which is like slap them or shove them.
It's all one spell, but there's different varieties.
There's the grasping hand, which I'm assuming is this big honking hand.
Yeah,
grasping. And then there's interposing hand, which like protects.
That one would also work.
Yeah, that would work too.
Okay,
but it's like huge, so I'm not gonna try. We'll just do the punch.
Okay.
Punching. Do I get like surprise or anything since he's facing? Me, or?
I would say because you did Dimension Door last turn. Yeah. He's not aware of where you are. He saw you disappear, so Bigsby's hand will get advantage.
Is your verbal?
So it's just a. Yeah. So okay.
Is your verbal Hadouken?
What is it to hit?
He just lifts his shirt so his tramp stamp can come around and
It uses my spell modifier. Perfect. So that is natural 20.
Woohoo!
All right, good thing we got the advantage. Okay.
So you roll your damage dice.
There's no modifiers. It's just 48. So I'll just
and then you just double 48.
That's D6.
Isn't it an evocation though?
Yes. It is.
So you do add your intelligence modifier.
That's right. And those are D6s, not D8s. It's good because you roll 2 1s.
Oh, yeah, I do. There we go. So that's 16. One more. 22, and then.
So it's 44.
Yep.
Because it's double. Yeah, it was a crit.
Yeah, and then my spell modifier, you said, or my attack?
It's your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, so
that is a big hand.
Ooh, that would be a plus 4.
So 48 damage.
48 punching damage.
You get a moment to feel like what Thornock feels like when he punches.
Between you and Ari, you both punch at the same time.
Yeah.
And he basically, so everybody just like sees this giant fist come down and just slam into the back of this red dragon's head. And he looked like he was kind of gearing up for another one, and he just like comes out a bunch of smoke.
And then I just say, "Look out!
Hands up!
High five!
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
What do the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!
Lunar, it's your turn. Brom, you are on deck.
Alright. Turning to face the red dragon. Dragonling, half-breed, brood, whatever the hell you want to call it. And here we go with the first attack. Which is a 12.
Round counter.
A 12 will miss.
Round 2.
Alright. And, crit.
A crit.
For
Nice.
19. Woohoo. And
I love those 19 crits.
Nat 19.
So you roll your damage.
Yeah.
That doesn't work if it's rated with lightning.
11.
Okay. Yeah, don't forget about your lightning breath.
So.
Oh, yes. Thank you. And I'm going to use that as well.
So that's an attack, basically.
And action.
Oh.
So that was your bonus action attack, and then you can use your other attack as your lightning
Okay, we'll just do that then.
So what was the total? Sorry.
11? Yeah, 11. Because I do the 2.
So you roll your damage,
right.
and you can
do
double it. Oh, you butt.
Wait, a double these? No.
Yeah, you roll your die, and then you double that. Oh no, we roll the dice together today.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So then it's 6 and then plus 5, so 11.
Yeah.
Okay, and then final one is.
I change the rules all the time. I'm the DM. I can do whatever the hell I want.
It's 40.
And then so the dragon's breath. What is the save on it?
This one is a dex save of 16.
16, and it is a
15-foot touch cone.
Okay, so you could hit both dragons if you also want to hit Thornock.
Thornock, are you okay with a little bit of a electric shock?
Wake up!
Oh wait, is the lightning a cone?
Remember,
it says lightning cone. Yeah, 15-foot cone.
Breath.
It's a breath attack. It's counted as 15, but
technically, dragon's breath when it's lightning is a line, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, it doesn't. Right here, it doesn't specify, but I assume.
Well, I'm just gonna yell at, Dragonborn and. 12 damage.
Okay, so they have to make their saving throws.
No, don't make it. Either.
They both rolled exactly a 16.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
So if they let's see.
Just half
It would
damage.
be
Half damage on a
So-
successful.
What was 6?
6 damage, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still a pretty cool bonus
Fine.
action, though.
Except for the blue dragon takes 3 damage.
Resistant.
Because blue.
He's blue.
How am I
What a
supposed to
turn.
know? I'm not the beast. master
Thornock, you need
here.
to make a saving throw.
Feel
too.
out. He's resistant to lightning.
You could have told me that earlier.
Dex save.
I've only had.
Yeah.
Yes, a dex save.
I've literally only had 18 seconds in this whole fight.
Why is there a giant ass D20 there?
That's our round counter.
Oh.
Can I see it?
Can you see it?
Yes.
I mean-
can I see it coming?
Yeah, Lunera is. Yeah.
Okay, natural 20.
He was just going to roll a disadvantage.
I get advantage if I can see it.
Okay, alrighty.
Due to danger sense.
Yeah.
Can I see it? Well, then, natural 20. Like, this was the randomest random. Okay, so
Can I
you
see
only
my
take,
enemy, Corey? Natural 20.
so you only take 3 damage. As a light taser shock goes through you.
It's just minor. Pika? Pika Pika. All they can hear is Pika.
Braum, it is your turn.
All right,
Followed
so,
by 2 enemies.
Braum is going to turn and look at the guy next to him and be like, see ya. Then I'm going to run this way, let him get an opportunity to attack.
Okay, and here it comes. That is
Okay.
And then I'm going to use also
a 9.
okay. Then
So
that
it
works.
misses.
I didn't know the.
He just like slice. Oh,
I'm just going to run.
That's right. Short.
And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna grab the bag of holding or of devouring, and I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar at the 3rd level at him. So there's a 20-foot cone right here, and I'll be like, surprise!
And all these tentacles just.
Yeah. And so he needs to make dex save 16. A bitter cold centered around his point is range of lasting duration. This void is filled with cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises. It can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. Creatures fully within the area are blinded. It warps the fabric of space. Any creature that starts in turn is 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
As
So
milky
what was the
otherworldly
dexterity
te-
throw that he
16.
just did?
16. That was the end of his.
Oh, so that doesn't happen now. That happens at the end of his turn.
I think it happens at the end of his
Okay.
turn. Yes.
So it doesn't cause anything now.
Not right now. It's just it becomes there and then is.
So
next
basically, so as Tavish watches the entire alleyway across from you just gets covered in darkness, and you can just see these hints of like purple tentacles slapping against the wall and then sliding back down, and you just hear like horrific shriekings.
turn. So that's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
No, I once went to a brothel one time. Reminds me of that one.
Nobody can hear it.
You keep talking in his ear.
Yeah.
Like everybody's in the middle of fighting,
Hey,
you're
guys,
just
just wondering
reminiscing
what you
about
know.
I had to get by an Oscar-Barian one time in records. and
Madam
overrides.
Tendrils.
The best massages you've ever had.
They really use the suction for a good use.
Well, it's like, so you know how they do that, the
No,
suction
suction,
stuff
yeah.
for the sports people do?
Yeah.
Okay, so the red dragon is going to make
No.
2 attacks
Use
against
the camera and sit down.
Lunera.
Okay.
The first attack is probably going to hit.
Got a big old sword to hit you with.
It is a big old sword. It's 24 to hit. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So the damage there is 15 plus 4, 19.
19 damage.
19 pierce or slashing damage.
So minus 3.
Yep.
16.
And then the second attack
Ow.
is only a 13 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, not gonna hit. So the first one gets through your armor and your defenses, but the second one you kind of bring your mixes up and just block it.
Good thing I'm not naked.
So glad that I'm not naked. And then the blue dragon is going to shift around Thornock And as he does, Akio, you get this shot of kind of this blue light traveling up his tail and up kind of the back of his neck, and then a column of lightning shoots out at Thornock, Ari, and Wrong.
Man, lined him up.
Oh.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from them.
27 for Ari.
Okay, so Ari will make that.
She just jumps over the lightning in between her legs.
Yeah. Thornock needs to roll me a dex save, and so does Braun, as this blast of Godzilla-style lightning breath is going into.
Atomic breath, no.
Oh, ooh. 7 dex. 14.
14, okay, that saves.
15.
15 will also save. So this is going to be half damage for everybody. Okay. No, it doesn't hit you.
Is it just a straight
It's a 5-foot line.
Okay.
And Ari saved?
Mm-hmm.
So
17 damage. So 8 half damage, and then everybody who has it beyond that is 4. So Thornock takes 4.
Wait for what's bucket.
Alright.
And then it is Tavish. It is your turn.
So, can I see him, or is he shrouded in darkness right now?
He is shrouded in
Magical
darkness.
He just
So, do I get
disappears.
disadvantage?
You will get
Okay.
disadvantage on the shot.
But I can't. So I can't see anyone.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to shoot him.
Okay.
Take the shot.
Shut up. Oh. So 17 or
4.
6. So that would be 17.
A 17 will hit.
Okay. Nice. So basically, just make a guess of the last place I saw him and shoot. 10, 15 damage.
15, okay.
Ooh, can I retroactively put 100 mark on him? With the magic?
I don't think you can see him.
Yes, because we started with Tavish.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah, you have to see him. So.
Okay. All right. And then I will. I hear some.
You hear like a squelching noise and a scream that seems a little bit less than just like the shriek, the horrified shriek.
Oh.
That one.
The Wilhelm scream.
So that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I missed the next shot.
Okay.
Okay. My turn.
And the other one just goes pew pew pew. Like it's that scene in Robin Hood where they fire the crossbow, the Disney one,
Oh.
and it keeps bouncing off everything, and everybody's trying to dodge it, but it's Tavish's bolt.
And I don't have any.
Or it could just be the terrible bullets, the old bullets in Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
How long does your spell last for?
1 second. I think it's 1 minute or 10 minutes.
1 second.
1 minute.
Or until you cancel it.
Or until I cancel this.
Okay.
But as you basically shoot him and get him bleeding, you hear just like this writhing as like whatever's inside that field of darkness
It's like,
is getting like frenzied at the sound.
don't worry, tentacles. There's another hole now.
It is Ari's turn.
They suddenly turned on some kind of tentacle.
Is going to punish the red dragon.
Okay.
19 plus, what was it, 10? Yeah,
On
29.
yes, plus 10.
So 29.
Okay. That will hit.
And that's D8 and 2D6.
Yep, because
Jason?
yep, you should sneak attack.
So that's 8 plus
8 plus 6.
6. So 14.
14. Okay. Next
And,
attack.
Another 13. This is
13 will miss. Yes.
alright, and 29.
29 will hit.
Alright, so that is just a D8
Okay.
plus her bonus, right?
Yes, D8 plus bonus, which is plus 6.
So 10.
Okay, that's enough to. She full on like uppercuts, and the red dragon just like falls backward and is just knocked unconscious.
With the same catches.
The tongue hanging out.
No, it just punches it into the ground after it falls.
Like, puny god.
Thornock, it is your turn.
Where did the kid go?
Oh, Tavish, you do see the kid running off down the.
So I killed Cemetery.
So Thornock, there's only one enemy left. It's the blue half dragon.
Ooh.
That's what I'm going for.
Sorry, but this is gonna hurt. No one's gonna want you when now you're crippled.
No one loves a cripple.
All right, JB, spine shot. Your new name's gonna be Tiny
18.
18. So he actually parries that. He's gonna use his reaction and parry that.
No.
The funny thing is, it's in darkness. We'll never know that
How
you did it.
dare you?
You just guys, look.
Oh, the kid just tripped.
That ricochet.
Then I can't move his legs for some reason.
My leg.
Attacking again.
Okay, go ahead with the second
I'm
attack.
rest of my life in a wheelchair. No, you're not.
Don't let our
18 again.
This one will hit because he already spent his reaction.
You're adorable. There's so many different
18 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action surge and attack him 2 more times.
Okay.
Get him.
Killing children is really not a darkest fantasy. If the group
First one
wants
is
it.
21 to hit.
Sorry, Thornock, what was that?
First one is 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 19 damage.
Okay.
There's lots of arrows to the knee, right?
Adventure like you.
And the second attack?
19 to hit.
Okay, and roll damage?
16 damage.
16.
offers.
I know, excuse my cough tonight, guys.
Well, no, I'm just saying it was.
Contagious.
Thank you.
So Thornock comes in and he brings his axe down for the first attack, and the half dragon blocks it, but the attack cleaves right through his sword. And the second, third, and fourth attacks, he just kind of like beats on him with this axe.
Why won't you bleed?
Pretty much.
As he's slowly getting deformed every hit, like
Yeah.
breaks bones and
Dragon scales are cracking.
Okay. And then it is the orange cultist turn. Now, what does he need to make at the start of his
He
turn?
needs to make a.
Dexterity?
Let me make sure. Oh, I'm on the wrong character sheet. Hunger Padar. So starts its turn area. If it starts its turn, it's automatically 2d6.
Okay.
And then at the end, it can make a dex save.
So go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
Okay. Big money, no wins. 6, 9.
9?
Yes.
9.
So
Oh, no.
you just all hear this wet crunching sound.
Oh.
Yeah. And Tavish, because it only goes to the end of basically to the end of this portion of the alley, you just see kind of these drips of red blood come over the edge, and then this.
I think you got him.
And then this pink tongue come out and just lick along the side. Yep.
Do we hear a burp?
Oh. Like I said,
yes, there is a
Like
burp.
I said before, we really should not be messing with it.
This is awesome.
If he was a cultist, it's what he would have wanted.
He would have wanted to be sacrificed.
Sacrifice to the
Sacrifice.
The perfect end.
Sacrifice to the old
That
gods.
was exact damage, by the way. You should be proud of that.
I'm proud of it.
And that means it's Akio's turn with Lunero on deck.
Alright, well, I'm just going to move my fist forward over that body. Punch that ground.
That is how I fight people. I just say that I move my fist forward.
Robert, the giant fist is Bigby's hand.
Oh, yeah. Also, hello, Robert. Nice to see you here.
I'm punching.
So, what's wrong?
You were on the right one, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay. So 14, 19, 20. 20 damage exactly.
Did you add your intelligence
Oh,
modifier?
sorry, I keep forgetting. 25 damage. 25. Oh, wait, my intelligence is an 8. So 29.
Your intelligence is not.
Oh, sorry. 4. I was right the first time. So
Don't
20.
insult his
25.
intelligence.
Sorry, for some reason I was thinking of my spell attack, which is intelligence plus my modifier. So I was like, oh, it's 8. No, it's 4.
Yep, you were right the first time.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty, then it is
Me.
Lunera, unless Akio wants to move.
It's a fist made out of math and stuff. And you just
I'll move a little bit forward.
So
Vectors.
that Orange is no longer with us.
what?
Orange is no longer
yeah.
with us.
It's the embodiment of discrete math.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like just doing number calculations.
Here, let's do some matrices and
All right. I will go ahead and move up to blue.
Okay.
Mr. Blue. And I will go ahead and do my attack flurry.
So as you're approaching, you can go ahead and make your first attack. He goes, you won't win. The dragons are already gathering. Just as a kind of last defiance.
Okay. So 18.
18 will hit.
Just find a parking spot. Okay. A parking spot. I just moved my
For your base.
So 13 damage.
Okay.
Next attack, Hoo-chow! For 19.
That will also hit.
It's kind of like the bear.
Another 13 damage.
Okay. Yep.
She's just walking down the alleyway.
And so he says that, and you
Out of
will
the
kill him. Would
darkness.
you like to respond before you brain him?
We already know. And then.
Okay. And he just collapses to the ground.
How far away is the kid? Hold on.
At this point, he's, let's see. He can move probably about. How far can
Wait,
Ron
wait,
move?
is he a
25?
fat?
25 feet.
Is he a
And
fat
it's been
kid?
4 rounds.
100 yards.
So it's 100 yards
Or
away.
100 feet away.
I mean, he's probably been using the dash action to double move. So he's probably at this point
200.
400 yards away. It's a long, straight alleyway. It's really weird.
Feet. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Feet, yeah.
I was gonna try to ensnaring strike. Not sure.
Yeah.
Who hired you?
Just regular.
The guys you just killed.
Where are the drugs?
¿Dónde están los drogos?
Yeah.
And you kind of close up the bag of devouring, and all of the darkness fades away. As you go back up, you like wind up the spikes again.
Oh, good job.
It's like
And
a tape measure.
there
I
is-
hit the buttons.
There is nothing left of the 2 cultists in that alleyway. Or the
even so the one against the wall.
Yeah. Mhm.
So my things are just dangling now.
Yeah, okay, so there is a little bit left of the one that got
There's some blood.
There's some
I
cloth.
cloth, a few scraps of flesh.
That was quite effective. I like this.
I go like, take my time to crawl.
I mean, you can put the plank back down.
Oh, there's a plank there. That's right.
Yeah.
Then I can pick up
Take off my snakeskin glove and put the piece of cracked egg inside and bake it.
Perfect.
I
Alright.
don't know why those are the components, but it's kind of fun.
Loot the bodies! I know, mine's a pepper, a hot pepper for the dragon's breath.
As she runs
So
by,
I assume when I
Stick it
do
in
cast
the
Piggy's hand, I put an eggshell in my palm and slip on a glove and just beat the crap out of him. I don't know why that's
Yeah, like the glove is like, it's like the
It's like
Nintendo
the-
Power
yeah.
Glove, right? You can even make the master hand motions. Go, 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 go. That's a little Smash Bros. joke for you.
Alright.
So we are looting bodies,
Yeah.
then? Is that what I heard?
Loot the
They
bodies!
are.
Loot the bodies!
I'll stand and watch. Stand guard, make sure.
Do you have any new and
nobody's
improved cloaks?
I mean, each of them has just a basic cloak on hand.
Anybody want a cloak?
a purple cloak.
The clasps are all like broken with their
Damn it.
depths, and they've been kind of like.
We'll have to get the clasps replaced.
Is this an investigation or?
Yeah, go and roll me an investigation.
17.
17. Wait.
Okay,
Okay, roll me a D100.
D100? Yes.
D100.
I can just use the percentile, right?
Yeah.
Percentile's
Percentile's the tens place, and then
Okay. And then
the other
color scheme.
D10 is your one.
Cool. Okay, so this is that'll be, tens place was 10, and then 13.
So 13. Oh, excuse me.
I
Okay,
will also retrieve my dagger during this time.
Go ahead and roll me 4d6.
4d6, okay.
And somebody else roll me 1d6, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
15?
So you find a total of about 15 gold pieces on them and 60 electrum pieces. Yeah,
So
because it had quite a bit of electrum on it.
So I'll put that here, and then if someone wants to
What's
divide
it
it,
actually?
It's 5. It's 5 silver, basically. Half a gold.
and where do I want it?
They've been trying to phase them out of the economy for a while. And
So technically, because you're in Waterdeep, you can convert that all to gold pretty easily. So we'll just say it is 45 gold pieces.
Okay.
Because technically, it's supposed to say the individual treasure is it was going to be like 1,500 copper. And I'm like, nobody carries 1,500 copper.
I know, right? Okay, so 45 divided by the 24,
6.
6 of us.
Yep.
What
That's
is
not
that?
gonna
It's
split real nice.
not going to split nice, yeah. 45 divided by 6.
Yeah.
Well, that's 4 divided by negative 6. So. 45 divided by 6. 7.5. So somebody gets 8. Tornak, you get 8. Everyone else gets 7. I'll put that in ours.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then a total of 1,942 experience for each of you.
1942.
Yep.
Which was a good year, I think. It was a terrible year. I think.
1942.
1942.
Okay.
Well done there. And that's actually where we're going to end it tonight, with the group recuperating and probably making a call to the local guard saying they got ambushed and flashing their seal from.
And definitely informing them of the child
There's a child around here.
Also-
posing as
I'd
an
say,
orphan.
while I was out watching the boats, I saw a nude woman swimming. You might want to look into it.
Oh, we all saw.
We enjoyed it.
The guards are all up in the tower, like.
Should we report this?
And then I'm giving inspiration to Brom tonight. An excellent roleplay from him, plus using the Bag of Devouring wonderfully.
Nice.
And I'm giving inspiration to Tavish as well.
Hey.
Can I strap? Can I
No.
have more than one?
Nope.
Oh, already.
If you already had it.
Can I pass it off to someone?
Yeah.
Ari already has one.
I already have one.
I do not have it.
Inspiration.
Alright, I will take it.
Dodger, you get inspiration too.
Alright!
Yay!
Give me a high five!
Okay.
Yeah!
Well, thanks everybody for joining us tonight.
Good work, Thornock. I hope that was therapeutic.
It was.
Excellent.
And we'll see you all next week for another rousing rendition.
Episode 19.
Of the broken seal. Bye!
Thanks, guys.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.